Fall ball has begun. Tennessee baseball getting some work in ahead of the 2024 season. Volquest sitting down with three of the newcomers for Tennessee baseball. First off, I'm Eric Kane. That's Cannon Peebles, Nate Sneed there on the end, and then Billy Amick in the middle. Guys, been on campus for a little over a month now, starting fall. Nate, kind of how's it been so far? A new home, a new coaching staff, kind of a new environment.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, honestly, coming here after a mid-major, especially without football, the whole atmosphere of actually having the college experience has been a lot different for me, and I think I'm settling in now. It's kind of enjoyable. Moving from a smaller city to a big city with a lot of traffic, it's a lot to get used to, but I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah, the atmosphere is a lot different with football games. I mean, coming here from, me and Billy were both playing in the ACC, and it's still different. Like, that's the thing. There's a lot of competition here. And coming here, like, you can tell everybody wants to win. And so, like, that's the only thing that I see. And the environment is different with the football games, like I said. And it's exciting.
You guys have already kind of answered this in your own way a little bit, but Billy, when you were looking for a new spot when you entered the transfer portal, what was attractive about Tennessee and this coaching staff?
I guess when I had my visit, really being around the coaches a lot and, being in the area, I think I enjoyed Knoxville like as a town more than I really thought I was going to on my visit. And then, obviously Coach Vitello and all the assistants they're great, and I enjoyed them a lot on my visit. I would say that's probably the main thing that drew me in, and then obviously, the way they play, everybody loves to win, like he said, and just the culture that surrounded this team, that's what really was the main thing that drew me into it.
Now, Billy, you kind of have a unique story. I mean, just a couple of months ago, you were playing your current teammates now in that regional at Clemson. I don't think it was weird, but how quickly did you gel with this team, whereas you were on the other side just a couple months ago?
Yeah, I still get a lot of crap about losing that game, but it was great getting here. And, within, I don't even know how quick it was, but I think we all came together, and everybody on the team is all close friends now. I think that happened quick, and as it should, obviously. There's a lot of new guys, I think more than old guys on the team, and the way we all came together quickly, I think was very important and crucial to, the success of the team in the fall and obviously in the spring. So I think that was great.
Nate, you and Cannon both deal a lot with Frank Anderson, obviously, pitcher and catcher. What's that been like, the transition here to Tennessee? Obviously, a potential to start for you, obviously a bullpen arm, and then you trying to work into that lineup as a catcher, whereas at NC State you were more of a hitter.
Yeah, I think just coming in, Coach just knew what he was doing right away, and I feel like he's only done minor tweaks, but I think he's got a good idea with everyone and what he wants to do with everyone. And I think right now in the fall it's just taking it slow and kind of feeling our way through. I mean, we're only 3 weeks into scrimmages, and I've only gotten 3 outings so far, so it's kind of still like feeling out the waters and seeing what people can do and getting higher pitch counts. And I feel like with a person like Cannon, getting more like playing time and getting more behind more pitchers, I think definitely help in the long run.
Yeah, Coach A is he's very smart and he's very experienced, obviously.
Yeah.
I will say about him that he is very good at making each individual pitcher the best at what they do for themselves, like making sure that they're staying themselves and not changing them. Like he said, minor tweaks. Coach A will make them a better version of himself every day instead of putting everybody into a box. And so I really try to pick his brain every day, being a catcher, having to work with the pitchers. Like in game, he's not going to be able to do a lot. Mm-hmm. So like when I'm sitting there and I'm talking to him and I'm trying to pick his brain because I am, trying to earn a job, like I think it's very valuable to understand what each pitcher has and how to cater to each pitcher's ability to be able to maximize their performance.
As you guys continue to integrate in this team and not be those newcomers anymore, but to truly be Tennessee Vols, we'll see different traits come out of you guys. But who are some of the guys, Billy, that have been leaders, or maybe that you kind of gravitated towards already here in the short couple of weeks?
I think when we all got here, we all knew kind of who the older guys were and who the leaders are. But I think the main ones that come to mind to me would be the Hunter Inslee and Blake Burke. And I don't really know the
Chuck
pitchers.
Taylor's.
Yeah, Charlie
Cal
Taylor.
Stark.
But guys like that are obviously very important to any team. But I think those Burke and Ensley are probably the two that I'd gravitated towards as leaders on the team. And obviously there's a ton on the team, which is very important. But I think we have a good core of older guys that can lead and have a lot of innings and out on a big stage in college baseball. And I think that's great for all the new guys, especially freshmen.
For you guys, I would imagine kind of getting to know and watching Drew Beam, go to work. You catching him, you pitching alongside him. How's Drew been for you?
I love Drew. He was one of the guys on my official visit. Had dinner with him, sat down with him. I mean, talked to him for probably a few hours, and even after that, I asked him questions about the place, and he really helped it feel like home. Especially talking with some of the older guys that have left. They all talking to me and just saying that it was one of the best decisions of their life, and what they've done here is special, so I really wanted to be a part of that.
Cannon, you look and, obviously it's fall. You're trying to figure yourself out. The team is, its identity and all that. But you look around, you got guys that can rake up and down the lineup. There's going to be some guys on the bench who aren't playing every day that can still rake. How neat is that to see all these guys kind of go to work every single day and know that you guys have the potential to be super dangerous in the lineup?
I think the biggest part for that, it's very neat. It's very, it's very cool. But I think the nicest part about that is that, yeah, we have a lot of good hitters, but I think that being around them every day and having so many, it creates so much competition that you're going to make each other better every single day. So no matter who's playing in the spring or in the lineup or from day to day or whatever, no matter in a big spot or something, you always have pinch hit at bats and stuff like that. I've pinch hit a couple times last year. It's very hard, but knowing that you have so many hitters in the lineup and that so many people can go in and do the job and you can trust the guy next to you, that's a big part of being able to win as a team.
For all you guys, I'll start here with Billy in the middle. Tony Vitello, he's what did you think of Tony Vitello before you got here, and what do you think of him now?
I didn't have really any expectations, I guess. I mean, I'd heard he's a good guy because I was playing summer ball with a JUCO kid, Brad Key, Lowry. And he had said he was, a great guy. And he's fun to be around. So once I got to meet him and get on campus, it was as he had told me it was going to be like. So, V's the man. He's really fun to be around. Always high energy, and he's just you can tell he really wants to win, obviously, and he's just really cool to be around.
Nate, it feels like that energy is probably infectious a little bit. It's something that maybe kind of drew you. I don't want to speak for you guys, but maybe drew you guys to Tennessee, and then you're here and you kind of see what it's all about.
Yeah, I think the energy is a big part of it. I think coming from a school that used to be really good, used to be the place, and now coming here and seeing what it is now, and I think that energy is more important than most things. I think more energy means more upbeat to everyone, and I just feel like coaches and players, they all get around that, but they get by that and they just go out and work hard every day.
All right, last thing for you guys. Still a couple months away from the start of the regular season, obviously, but fall, you're seeing people kind of wander into the stadium and watching these scrimmages, and you've already mentioned the football games and the environment. Billy, how excited are you to play at Lindsey Nelson Stadium when the renovations are kind of stopping for a little bit in front of this home crowd and see what you can do in front of the Tennessee fans?
Yeah, no, I'm pumped. Obviously, the fall is the fall. You got to do it. It's just part of it. But I know everybody's excited for the spring. Come opening day, I think we're going to be a lot better ball club than we are today, for sure. That's just going to happen naturally. Us getting closer as a group and knowing what each other like. But yeah, no, I'm super excited and ready to go to war with the team.
Is this fan base a little rowdy? Have you already seen shades of a little rowdy fan base, exciting fan base?
I have. An example, I hate using this example, but I didn't understand how big of a fan base it was and how crazy they were until I tweeted out that I committed here. And my tweet got close to 2 million views because of the fan base. And it just really surprised me of how big the fan base is for the Tennessee Bulls. But Yeah, they're pretty rowdy.
Well, Tennessee will be out in full force this spring for baseball, the 2024 edition of Tony Vitello's Tennessee baseball program. And these three newcomers, three transfers, all set to play a big role for Frank Anderson, Tony Vitello, and Josh Elander. That is Nate Snead, Billy Amick, and Cannon Peebles. I'm Eric Kane. Tennessee baseball not too far away, and we'll have it all right here at Volquest.com.